WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Scoot up! Hey everyone, and welcome to the Crystal Palace fan cams at home against Nottingham Forest. The result was 1-1. I'm joined by Chairman. Chairman, what were your overall thoughts on the game?
I thought we played pretty well first half. I've got to say, I thought we created some good chances. I thought getting behind them, I thought we did quite well. Didn't think we did it enough. But then in the second half, I thought we did really nothing. And in the end, probably lucky to come out of a point. I think they just about shaded it.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Why do you think there was such a difference before their equaliser and then after it?
I think we've got a bit disheartened, didn't we, really? I think, when I know we haven't got it anymore, but when we have them sort of creative attacking players, you think, well, okay, let's just get the ball to them and go forward. And I think now we know we haven't got them, everyone's looking at each other now. Who's going to actually go forward, isn't it? Who's going to break the lines? And that's the problem. Everyone's looking at each other. Everyone's passing sideways, and no one's actually want to get in the box and take the shot. So, and probably a little bit as well of Forest's tails were up by that point, weren't they? And I think they changed their system slightly half time, and then when they scored, their tails were well up, and I think we were struggling a bit after that. But we have got a really good defence. You've got to say that, and I think we held them out until injury time, and then they hit the post, and really another chance they should have scored from, but luckily enough they didn't.
Yeah, no, for sure. What did you make of Essa's? Obviously, there's been talk about him, whether Glasner rates him or not. How do you think he did today?
Well, I think comfortably that's his best game in a Palace shirt. I think we've got to say that, because the other time he was being pretty average, I think, as well. And also he was at Liverpool last year where he got hauled off after about 10 minutes. But to be fair to him, all the other times he's come on for like 5-10 minutes in nothing situations. Either we're winning or so we're losing badly, But I thought he did okay, and I thought he tried to go forward. He did some tricks, and he tried to, breaking the line with the passes and things like that. But I thought he did okay, and I think more minutes will actually, do good for him.
Yeah, for sure. And you do wonder what aspect of his game Glasner maybe is kind of a bit unsure of. But
I wonder if it's we're a very structured team, aren't we? And Glasner likes it very structured. Yeah. And I'm wondering that maybe the SA doesn't really stick to the structure, which is why Glasner doesn't like it, because you've got to do your job. And if you don't do your job, as we saw at Liverpool, that his job was just to get down the line, and he didn't do it. Yeah. And I don't think he liked that. And I think as long as you do your job, which is probably why he's always leans on the side of Devaney, because whatever he tells Devaney to do, he'll go and do it. And maybe that's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. Maybe you should learn to express yourself. But to be fair to SA, this is the first time he's come on with a good 20-25 minutes, and not in a bad situation, So I don't know really. I think it was good. What he did say was good for him anyway. So
yeah, for sure. And let's assume that Kamada is not around on Thursday. Would you start him or would you start Devaney?
That's a good question, actually, because for me, and I like Devaney, I think he's a really good player as a holding midfielder, but he is just not a 10. And the amount of times he got knocked off the ball, and he gave up possession, and his passing in the final third was pretty dreadful, to be fair. I would probably, me personally, I would start, if Kamada's not available, I would start with SA, but I know Glasner will not do that. He will definitely start with Devaney, and just to shore it up, maybe keep it 0-0 for a long time and then hit him on the break second half. I don't know, but it'll be a different game because they've got to come forward. So they parted the bus so badly, didn't they, Thursday night?
Yeah.
But no, I think it'll be a different game, and I actually think maybe SA would actually thrive in this kind of game. So
yeah, maybe. No, I agree. Finally, Chairman, who's your man of the match?
I'm going to give it to two people because I think they're both equally very
men of the match.
Men of the match, yeah. I got Fred and Mercury. No, I got. I'm going to give it to Will Hughes and Chris Richards, who I thought were both magnificent. But special mention to Mark as well. And as Rich said, I thought Mark had to protect Mitchell the whole time. I thought he was very poor today. But Chris Richards made all his headers, especially against Chris Wood, and it was, he was getting bumped over place, but always made his headers. And I thought Will Hughes was an absolute terror in midfield, and both of them, joint men of the match for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Big up, Chairman, and up the Palace. Oh!
Like that.
Oh! It's a disgrace.